In a remote, battered region, we're heading to an isolated village. When the road runs out, we have to walk, and then we clamber. This is a picture of destruction. Here's the first thing we see. Inside that red bundle is the body of a small boy, carried by his father as his grave is still being dug. The child is laid down. There's no ceremony because there's no time. This burial site is the only bit of land not covered in rubble. There's a mass grave here, but it's already full. The village has been totally demolished. The earthquake was followed by a massive rockfall that flattened homes made of flimsy material. And the devastation takes your breath away. Then there's the smell of death. You can't escape it. Under this rubble, bodies are beginning to decompose. There are no big machines, no helicopters. They just can't get here. So people dig with their bare hands. Rescue teams have arrived, using dogs to search for anyone who's still alive. But hope is slim. Well, everywhere you look in this mountaintop community, there is absolute devastation. Now, the rescue teams have just arrived. They are working inside the remains of this house. They know that there are dead bodies in there. They just don't know how many. Lots of the locals have gathered to see who is brought out of here. And on the other side of the valley, we can see people waving and screaming for attention. They are completely cut off. There is so much grief. This man has just learnt that his wife's body has been found. He holds their daughter, distraught. They weren't at home when the earthquake hit. The pain in this village is boundless. We only meet one person who was here on Friday night and survived. Ibrahim is racked with guilt that he couldn't save anyone.
Nobody was here to help us that night. Many people were screaming. I was so lucky to get out of my house. Blood poured from my head. I tried to help my neighbors who were screaming. I tried digging with my bare hands, but I couldn't. It was so hard.
At the far end of the village, a rock slide obliterated everything in its path. Here we find the British rescue team with specialist equipment and long years of experience. They know this will be harrowing work.
Yeah, you are. You're linking in, and don't get me wrong, we often shed a tear when we're telling people bad news. But this is what we do. We're trained to do it. They need us to be strong, focused, task focused, and that's what we try to do.
Another body is brought from the ruins. There are so many more to find under this sea of rubble and wreckage. This town and its people simply torn apart. Adam Parsons, Sky News, Imi N'Tala.